Hello everybody, it is Wednesday. It is the 2nd of July 2025. Don't have a spicy product review today, but I do have a sort of interesting limited edition junk food review. So Pringles, for whatever reason, has decided to come out with two beer flavored chips. The one I have is the beer can chicken. Okay. Now, obviously, this is supposed to look like a can of Miller Lite, but there's no Miller there, so apparently Miller did not sponsor or endorse this product. And then, a light Pilsner, and then we got a nice looking roasted chicken down there below on top of a grill. That's kind of awkward. I mean, there's a weirdness about that. Like, it's sitting on the grill, but that's not how you grill the chicken, but whatever. I'm not going to criticize that. I'm just going to see if it tastes good, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit of an awkward looking. We don't call this. What do we call the Pringles thing? All right, it's not a bag. Is it a canister? I don't know. Anyways, let's see what's in this. All right, and I hate beer, but there are different foods that have beer as one of the ingredients that I have enjoyed. I have had a beer can chicken before. It's not bad. Sometimes I like the beer cheese dip with the pretzels that you get in pub restaurants. All right, so let's give it a try. And I do not like Miller Lite, by the way. All right, but that doesn't mean this is bad. Ingredients: dried potatoes, vegetable oil. What the hell is all this? Contains 2% or less of salt, hydrolyzed corn protein, buttermilk, terullia yeast, monosodium glutamate, sugar, onion powder, brown sugar, garlic powder, spices, coconut oil, beer extract. Alright, so there is some beer in it. Whey, caramel color. I'm not going to read the rest of it. It's just a bunch of preservatives and food colorings. Alright, here we go. Beer can chicken Pringles with not at all Miller Lite Pilsner beer flavoring. Let's try it. All right. I'm not sure why there's like 5 different food colorings in the ingredients list. These don't have much of a color. Are you detecting? I mean, I see maybe a little bit of orange there. I don't know. And they look really, really paltry in terms of like seasoning. I don't have high hopes for this. I don't know. I have a mixed bag with Pringles, but most Pringles I just find them just like underseasoned, mediocre. They all taste the same, with a few exceptions. So the little series that they did of the hot ones flavored, the hot sauce flavored ones, that was like a tie-in to hot ones. I think the 3 of those, I think I ended up liking all 3 of those, and they did have distinctive flavors, but that's not typical of Pringles. So let's just check it out and see what we got going on here. Do I taste beer? And do I taste chicken? Those are the questions. Well, one chip is not going to give me the answer to that question because I don't taste anything. Okay. There's a slight flavor of really bad stale beer in there. That's the beer extract. And there's some salt. Maybe a little bit of citric acid. I'm not tasting anything else in there. I'm sorry, people. This is not good. At all. I mean, I'll get through the rest of this little stack, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this canister or can or whatever you call it, because I certainly don't want to eat any more of these after I finish these 2. And I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be some sort of miraculous revelation that's going to occur after I eat, the 5th and 6th chip. They're all equally bad. Yeah, and sometimes with a chip it tastes weird at first, or you're not sure what you're tasting. Then you eat a few more, and you eat a few more, and you eat a few more, and you get acclimated to the flavor that's building in your mouth. That's not happening here. It's just as bad and mediocre and unexciting and not tasting like chicken at all. I don't know, man. I have no freaking clue what they were thinking in creating this. I'm gonna have to give it a 3. Boy, it has been a while since I've given a snack something like a 3. I'm not gonna give it a 2 because it is edible, but none of the flavors in that are pleasant at all. Even like the saltiness. I mean, I don't know, like it doesn't taste like nice kosher salt or something like that. It just tastes like like the cheapest possible, generic iodized salt that they could possibly find, and stale beer, and nothing else. Not even like a roasty flavor in there. There are ways to get roasty flavor. Put some roasted garlic in the seasoning blend or something. Something. There's not even chicken flavoring in that. If there is any bouillon powder, because I didn't read it carefully enough to see if there was. No, there's no bouillon powder in there. It doesn't have a chicken flavor. There's brown sugar in it. There's not even a hint of sweetness in that. None. I don't know what's going on. Maybe this is a bunk canister. But I don't know. I'm not going to go out and buy another one. I'm not wasting my money on it because this cost me over $4 because it's like a limited edition. It's supposed to be special or something like that. And I don't think I'm going to try the other one. I think the other one was related to steak or burgers or something like that. Because there's another one of these beer flavored Pringles. This was just bad, man. This is a 3. I'm tempted to drop it down to a 2.5. I don't like it because it's leaving a bad aftertaste in my mouth. What the hell's going on here? This sucks. This is not good. Not good. Good thing that it's limited edition, and maybe even more limited than they had initially planned. Okay? This is not something that's going to sell out. This is this kind of thing that's going to end up at Big Lots or one of those other stores that, when there's like overstock, they just all go to I think Home Goods is like that. I bet you anything these are going to show up in a Home Goods within the next month. They're not going to be able to sell these. This is bad. Sorry. Oh boy. Waste of $4. Don't get it, man. Don't do it.